Hi there, Marcia here and welcome back to Miralsi. So last week I made a video about how you can find out your own issues and dreams and make a plan to work towards those. But today we're gonna keep it more light and general, and I'm going to give you 15 tips on where you can start with improving your life. So tip number 1 is to drink enough water. I am mentioning this as the first thing because it barely costs any time, money or effort, but it brings so many benefits to stay well hydrated. So the amount of water you need depends a bit on how big you are, how much you weigh and how active you are, but as a general recommendation they say at least 8 glasses a day, so start by making sure you're drinking enough. So the second tip is to make sure you are getting enough sleep. Now I know this is already a lot harder than just drinking enough, but so much depends on it that I chose to put it as my second item. See, I can make a whole video about what all the health benefits of a good night's sleep are, but even in short, whether you just want to be healthier or you want to exercise more or you want to lose weight, you want to be more productive, all of this is only possible if you are well rested. So take it from me, it's very important that you get enough sleep and preferably even have a good sleep schedule. So go to bed at the same time approximately every day and get up at the same time approximately every day. The third tip is to eat and drink healthy. Now what that means, that's a science of its own, so I will not get into that in this video, but I will tell you why it is important. So overall, of course, eating healthy just impacts our entire health and it helps our body to fight diseases. So if you are also eating the correct things, it can also help you to feel more energized, it can improve your mood and it can even improve how you look. Probably you're thinking about weight loss here, so what I want to share here is that it's more difficult to burn calories than to just not eat them. By which I mean that your diet has in general a bigger impact on what you look like and your weight than your exercise. And then tip number 4 is to actually move and exercise. So probably you saw this coming, but it's not because I just said that your diet has more impact on your weight than your exercise, that doesn't mean that you don't need to exercise. See, our bodies, they are not made to be sitting all day, and currently in this society that's what a lot of us do. We sit at work, we sit in the car, we sit behind the TV, so that's not good and you need to get your body moving again. And by this I don't mean that you have to become an athlete, but every little bit helps. So whether it is taking the stairs instead of the elevator or a bicycle instead of the car, all of this helps to keep your body healthy. And it can also improve your mood and improve your self-confidence, which in turn will make you happier. And again, if you are looking to lose weight, I'm sorry that I'm always referring back to this, but I know that a lot of people have this on their mind. So if you do want to lose weight, then actually exercising will build up muscle. Muscle is heavier than fat, but it will burn the fat. So even if you are not exercising, your muscle tissue will be burning your fat. And that means that it's a more efficient way to lose weight, but most importantly, it's just also a healthier way. So keep combining the healthy diet with a decent amount of exercise. My 5th tip is to go outside. See, our bodies are not made to be sitting all day long, well, they are also not made to be inside all day long. So whenever it's possible, just get outside, get some fresh air, get some sunshine. It's really good to just clear out your lungs, clear out your mind. It reduces your stress, it makes you feel more energized. So what I like to do is you can combine this with exercise. So you can cycle to work or to school, for example, or you can go for a run. Or what I like to do when possible, I go for a walk during my lunch break. And in that way it just clears up my mind, and when the weather is nice I feel so much happier and I'm just ready for the rest of the day. Now if you don't feel like exercising or you don't have time for it, what you can do is just sit outside while working or reading or having dinner outside with your friends and family. My 6th tip is to take care of your body. And by that I mean learn to listen to your body and give it what it needs and also love it. So first of all, the needs, I will repeat myself, but make sure that you drink enough water, that you have a healthy diet, and if you are getting tired or ill, make sure that you sleep enough. On top of that, also take care of your body in the sense of hygiene, keep yourself clean, keep yourself well groomed. You are not only doing this for other people, you are mostly doing this for yourself, because you deserve to look good and to feel good and to smell good. It's all for you. So just treat yourself to that nice warm bath or shower and that really good smelling body cream. You deserve this. I want you to learn to love your body even when you're not 100% happy with it, because no one is perfect and we can all work on our bodies, but it's so much easier if you work on it from a place of loving your body rather than hating your body, because in that way you will become so much more confident and you just will feel better. So to conclude, love your body, take good care of it, you deserve it. My 7th tip is to just relax. You can also call it meditating. This kind of relaxing is not the relaxing where you read a book or watch TV or play video games or even scroll on Facebook. It's the kind of relaxing where you don't do anything. So for a few minutes a day is already enough. Just focus on your breath. Don't think about anything. Let go of all the busyness around you. And this kind of relaxing or meditating has been shown to reduce stress levels and to be good for your physical health too. The 8th tip is to practice gratitude. Now this one I highly recommend, because for me it's really a good one to just feel happier in general. You might not believe it, but I would say just give it a try for a few weeks and you will notice. So the idea is that every day you find 3 things, at least you can do more, but 3 things to be grateful for. And these things can be general things like I am grateful for my great partner, or I am grateful to have a roof above my head. But it can also be something very specific that happened recently or even further away in the past. But the trick is that you try to find new things every day, and you don't even have to write it down, you can write it down. But for me this really helps to see things more in perspective and just focus on the positive things in your life. Okay, my 9th tip is to journal. Now this is not something that I personally do every day, and there are also many different ways of journaling and different goals to journal for. 2 things I will focus on is, one is for ventilating, so just if you had a bad day or a bad experience, it really helps to just write it all out, and in that way it can help you to process through it and just let it go and not hold on to these negative feelings. Another way that I like to use journaling sometimes, if you have these vague ideas in your head, for me it helps to write about it, so it can help become more concrete. Now, journaling is definitely something that you could make multiple videos about, and actually back over on 11 there are quite a lot of videos about it, and also on Google you can really find a lot, so if you are interested in this topic then just search and you will find an abundance of resources. Okay, tip number 10 is to do what I call a brain dump. This is for if you don't like journaling every day, but you still have a lot of thoughts racing through your mind. This might be in a specific period in your life. Then take the time to sit down, grab a piece of paper or a notebook, depends on how many thoughts you have in your head, and start writing everything down. So plans, to-dos, fears, dreams, questions, everything that's buzzing in your mind, just put it onto the paper, and it should really help you to feel lighter and clear up your mind. Now, of course, everything you write down on the paper, it might still take a long time to get through everything, but at least you should feel a bit calmer in your head already, and that might help to actually tackle everything that you wrote down. So tip number 11 is to declutter. This is a very broad term and you can use it in different areas. So you can declutter physical spaces like your home, your car, your workplace, but you can also declutter your mental space. For example, we just did the brain dump. This just helps you to write everything down on paper and visualize it. But what decluttering actually means, it's not only about organizing, but it's also about questioning, what do I want to spend time, space, effort, energy on? And if there are items on your list, or if you are working with physical spaces in your house that you just don't want anymore, you should let go of them. So the idea about decluttering is that you only keep what you want to spend your time and energy and space on. Now, if this is something that appeals to you, then I highly recommend that you check out Michelle B's channel. She is all about minimalism, decluttering, intentional living, and she even has a 30 days to simplify your life challenge, in which she guides you through a lot of categories, both physical and mental ones, and helps you understand how you can best declutter each category. Now, if you don't want to do everything at once, then the good thing is you can just pick the categories you want to do and declutter those. So the result of decluttering should be that you feel calmer and lighter and more free because you just have less to worry about. Tip number 12 is to implement routines. Now, I want to start off by saying that this might not be for everyone, but if you are like me and you like to have things planned and organized, then probably this is for you. The reason why this helps is because it blocks time for you to do the things you want to do, for example, to be productive. And also it might help you to have some more peace of mind. So on the first side, it's, for example, if you have an evening routine, it can be like, it's 8 o'clock, time for me to draw or to practice my musical instrument or work on a project. And on the other hand, you don't have to be thinking about, what should I do now all the time. So for me, that really helps to just be calm and know what's coming and know what to do. Now, I know that some people, they don't like to have their free time all planned in because they feel it's way too restrictive and they just prefer to have everything spontaneous. And that's totally fine. Just use this idea if you like it and in the ways that you like it. So personally, I'm also very flexible with this. I have a plan, but it's not like you can never change your plan. Tip number 13 is to follow your dreams. Now, actually, this one fits nicely with the previous one because it can mean make time for following your dreams, but I also mean it in the sense of don't care too much about what other people think and be brave and just dare to do what you want to do. Because I really believe that if everyone could just follow their passions more, then everyone would just be happier. And especially, you imagine if other people would actually benefit from you following your passions, then we would just be living in a happier place. And don't be discouraged if you only have a little bit of time, just use that time and you never know what might come from it. Tip number 14 is to open your mind. And I mean this in the sense of keep learning, but also in the more literal sense of really being open-minded, being more tolerant, being open to new experiences. And why? It's because with a closed mind you cannot learn, and learning is what keeps us growing and keeps us moving forward. And the final tip of today, tip number 15, is love. Give love, receive love. If you have a partner, then tell them you love them every day. Kiss them, hug them. If you have pets, cuddle them, play with them. Just spread the love. Also family and friends, just go out, do something fun together and tell them you appreciate them once in a while. Because giving love and receiving love just feels so good and it makes you happier, and actually all of this has also proven to be beneficial for our health, so there's no reason not to love. I hope you like these basic ideas to start with life improvement. I've also made an image where you can read all of them again, so you can share it or print it to hang it on your wall. You can find the link in the description. And if you have your own tips or ideas, then don't hesitate to leave a comment, leave a like, and subscribe if you want to see more of this. And until next time, bye!